Hello everyone, welcome back to another Hypermine video. Doing a proper episode today rather than just a little prank. If that video hasn't come out yet, it should be out soon, I hope. And today we're going to go over some things that I've changed. For start, there's this massive tank, which is going to be full of all my biofuel. As you can see, I've already got a bit in there because I was doing some tests on the machinery side. So you can see here we got a still, which turns biomass into biofuel, and then it just pumps it into the tank. And we're going to have several of these set up because they are quite slow. And then we come down here, we got a combustion engine which uses biofuel and water as a coolant to work. So I'm gonna, do I have any, let me grab something quick and I can show you how that works. I need some tin. I can quickly show you how the still works. So I'm going to build several of these, and they're just going to basically be there for filling up the thing. And while we do that, I've redone this area. I've got in all three of the fermenters. This one's for plant balls, this one's for wheat, and this one's for saplings. So they've all got fertilizer in. I've worked out a fertilizer and sort of injection system I'm going to use as well. And at the moment they're all just using Stirling engines because I haven't linked up the biofuel. Eventually these will be combustion engines as well. And as you can see, we have water feeding into the fermenters from down here. This is just an aqueous accumulator, which works because there's water either side of it. It generates water every tick and just sends out the pipes. Fortunately, this also means when I get to changing these into combustion engines, they're going to have a permanent fuel source for this. The only exception will be when I turn this on, but that's going to be a while later, and instead that's going to fill these with honey instead of fill these with honey, sorry, instead of water. So that should work out well. And I'll show you how this all works because I put a while into the wiring. We've got these cobblestone blocks which are quite important because they have this red wire running up them. And this was basically the most compact I could make this design. We're going to prettify it later, but I want to show you how it works first. So all the fermenters have engines and pipes coming out the back, which lead to other pipes, and then this one's just a one-way one which only goes into here. Let's put that in there while we're here, and that will just fill that up. Then there's this wire which is all connected to this lever, and when it's activated it will activate this redstone engine, this Stirling engine which will be the combustion engine, and this redstone engine as well, and does that for all three of the set. Just grab those. So we're going to turn that on in a second and you'll see how that works. I'm going to quickly throw this in the still. So you can see that fills up, and now it will slowly, once I turn it on actually, click. So you go, the combustion engine's working. And the combustion engine uses fuel pretty slowly, but this is slowly turning the biomass into biofuel. It's coming in here, it all fills up. And as you can see, I've connected the combustion engine to a small pump here. So that's good. We're going to basically have this running all the way underneath to all the combustion engines when we get them, so these ones as well, for example, to power them all with the biofuel. And we're probably going to do that today, just quickly wire it. So we're going to leave that to make some more for us. Now I'm going to show you how this works. So this is obviously all going to be moved, but you turn it on. You can see all three engines turn on for each set. They start pumping away. So the top ones send the materials in this loop. So you can see the wheat will come down into the bottom or go round. Excuse me. 1 second. Sorry about that, just had a bit of a cough. Had a bit of a cold recently, which is unfortunate. But you can see this will just constantly send these around in a loop as long as this is full, meaning we won't have to worry about overflow or anything, it will all work. I made these plant balls using seeds because you can't use seeds in the fermenter, you have to use the plant balls. So seeds will get turned into plant balls, wheat will stay the same, and Saplings will stay the same. The only thing that isn't automated at the moment is this fertilizer. So everything will come into this machine when I change these combustion engines, of course. Everything will come to the same, save the fertilizer. But I've worked out a nifty way of doing that, so we're going to turn this off again quickly. You can see it's all pumping into here and we're getting some more stuff. Where's that zombie I heard? A bit worried because I've been digging out this area up top. It's probably just outside. But we'll turn that off because I need to change those pipes. And we're going to need 6 diamond pipes, so I'm going to need to make another set of diamond pipes. There's a reason I need 6, so actually I only need 5 I think, but we'll grab them and I'll come over and show you how it's going to work. So we're going to come over here, take out these on top of each of them. Okay. The way this works, the materials are going to run all from one direction. They're all going to come over from one side. So we're going to pipe there, pipe there, pipe there, pipe there. Grab that, 'cause it's annoying me, and a pipe there. We won't need one at the last one because there's only one way it can go. So where's my cobblestone transport pipes? So there, there, and there. So you can see now this is all linked up. So what we need to do is grab one plant ball. Ah, my inventory's full, isn't it? Let's get rid of that. We'll grab one plant ball and put it into the black slot. We'll grab a plant ball and put it into the red slot. Okay, so that's the plant balls done. So we can put that back in there for now. We need to grab one wheat. We'll start at this end again. We need it to go down the red slot. So no, that's cobblestone. What am I doing? Red slot. We need it to go through the red slot again. Okay, one more time. It will go through this red slot, and it will finally go into the black slot. Okay, now finally we do it with a sapling. So it's going to be red and red again. Red and red. Red and red again here. And red. And then finally red here. So now what will happen, we'll do it from over here. We'll pretend we're looking at a sapling. A sapling will come in from, do I have any more? Here we go, got a couple here I can use. A sapling will come in from this way. He'll come into this pipe, have to go down the red one, 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 go in here. Then it'll get pumped down. If it can't go in there, it'll come back up and around through here. And again, if it can't go through, it will come back around and be now stuck in the loop. So we're going to turn that on so you can see how the loop isn't affected at all. So just get a few items pumping out while we see how that works. Is it still going? Gotta keep an eye on this because I don't want to waste the fuel in this, even though it doesn't use much. So you can see the items are starting to go around. I was wondering why there was sugarcane, an item over here, there was this sugarcane through. You can see they're still going around in the correct loop. Here goes the saplings, there goes the wheat, and plant ball should do it in a second. Come on. Yep, that's fine. So we'll turn that off again. And then how's this going to work with this fertilizer? Well, I'm not going to use fertilizer. I'm going to use, I think it's compost. I already had it searched, didn't I? Compost, because you make that with wheat and dirt, and I've got tons of dirt, quite a lot of wheat. So obviously this fertilizer is good, but we want to use the fertilizer for our hummus for this farm, so we're going to start using the fertilizer for this when we move on to that. Okay, let's turn this off now then. Okay, so that's good. So you can see how this is all going to work. We're going to have this linked up to the farms, and then there's going to be a deposit system for the fertilizer or compost along the top. I'll hit like a feed button and it will send it all down. They'll be coming to each of these pipes along here, and then it will only have one choice it can go, which will be black, which I'll obviously have to make some to put it into the black section, but it will go straight down through here, then it can't go up, it will go down and just feed into the bottom there. So that will eventually all be set up fine to be fully automated, or at least 99%. The only thing I think I might have to feed it is dirt, because I don't know if there's a way to generate dirt. But we're gonna, for now, we're gonna link this up to that so we can get the biofuel running in it. So I need to make 3 combustion engines, which are made like this. So I need a lot of iron basically for these, which is good. I think I've got quite a bit lying around. I need to get rid of some of this stuff. I really need to sort my inventory here. Okay, so I think I've got a load of iron because I've been messing around with this because the last patch basically broke the entire thing, which is frustrating to say the least, because all the dust IDs that I'd put in the pipes had changed, because it went from this pulverized blah 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 to just generic dust. So I had to re-put everything in, and it was a big time consuming hassle. It just wasn't fun. Right. Okay, do I have cobblestone? Do I have wood? Yeah. Okay. Do I have glass? I have glass. So we need 3 pistons. I've learnt the basic makeup of every sort of engine now is always the same, so it just saves me time now to just know you need repeaters, you need glass, and you need whatever the material is for the main thing. Okay, so now we need 6 sticks, well 6 sets of sticks, because we need 3 of these. We need to surround these by cobble. Say hi to Zul'jin in a second after I've made these. 6 iron gears, then we put the iron gears either side. Piston, glass, and iron. 3 combustion engines. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to take these over, we're going to replace the Stirling engines and move on to the proper power source. Ooh, that was a bit powerful. Okay, let's grab those. I'll fix the wiring in a second because I need to redo it anyway. Okay, and then the last one's just over here. Let's see. Okay, so combustion engine. I'm going to need my wrench because there's redstone engines, so it automatically tries to link to that, which is not what we want. Combustion engine. That's not combustion engine, that's a bit of cobble. And one more combustion engine over here. Wrench it. Then we got to put those pipes we broke back in. Stone waterproof, stone waterproof. Okay, now I need to change these to cobblestone waterproof so we can feed them with water. So, where's my cobblestone waterproof? There it is. And this will just keep them fed with water. Cobblestone waterproof. I hope. See if that works. It's flowing up, flowing in, flowing in. There we go, it's going in. Good. So we're just going to let this fill up. Come on, there you go. Put that in there. And then we've got to do one more. Oh, we've already accidentally done this one. Okay, that's fine, that works then. Okay, so that's all good. Hello. Hello. Okay, so now they're filling with water. Okay, that's good. We need to run this wire, or pipe, should I say, along here to that. I think we're going to use some gold conductive pipes because we want to get it over there quite quick. And Armitage actually left me tons of them, so we got loads of that. Here's Z&B. Right, so let's run this along here. Okay, it connects to there, and that should hopefully go as planned. Let's turn this engine on. It might fill this one up as well, but we'll have to let it run. Once it gets in here, it should flow quite quick, so let's have a look. Yeah, it's flowing quickly now. Pretty damn quick actually, that's good. Now, fill in these engines, please. And once that's done, we'll actually be generating its own power. We won't be running off a different power source. There we go. It's flowing in, filling these up with all the goo we need to run. Slowly but surely, I hope. Getting under here so I can check here. That one's filling up. This one's filling up. That's very good. Okay, we don't want too much of it in there for now. We don't want to exhaust what we have in here, so we're going to turn that back off. This one's probably quite full, yeah. So this will come over and flow into here. We have our combustion engines working. They'll be filled with water from the aqueous accumulator, which is also filling these. Oh, what's going on? There's some crazy stuff going on though. Okay, so that's good. This should all still work. We got enough coolant that it should not explode, I hope. Let's see, how much have we got left in here? Very little actually. So we actually need to start pumping the stuff into this still, because we need at least one to get it running. But let's have a quick go. Now we have all the biofuels in there now. It should still work. And if I'm right, it should, it works a lot quicker as well. You can see it's pumping out a lot faster. Oh, that is a lot quicker, look at that. So now generating our biomass a lot quicker. Yeah, I think it's going quicker than these engines are going to be able to keep up actually. Wow, I might have to upgrade those to a different form of engine. This is just churning through, that's awesome. So that's definitely running at a good speed, which explains why this is running at a good speed when I said stills were quite slow. So let's see how much fuel it's using. So you can see it's barely using any at the moment. Yeah, that seems good. Pumping away, we're generating a lot of biofuel now with this. So this should hopefully balance out now that I've got this set up, because you can see it's not using much of the fuel to convert it, and it's converting very quick, like really quick. I think these might have to be going at the full capacity they can go, which is like that quick before it will work out right. So next I need to set up a link between there and there, so let's go get some more pipes. We're going to stick with the gold waterproofing. I need a wooden waterproof pipe. I don't think I have any left. Okay, let's make a wooden waterproof one. Do I have my waterproofing? Where's my waterproofing? I know I've got waterproofing with me. Just a matter of finding out what chest it's in. Well, there's a wooden pipe. See if I can just find the waterproofing now. Where the hell did I leave it? There it is. Last place you look. Okay, so we're going to waterproof that. We need a redstone engine. Yeah, I was about to say, I know I made some more by accident earlier today. Or yesterday, or somewhere I made a load by accident. Out of food. Oh yeah, I got some somewhere though. So what we're going to do is have this pipe out. Then we're going to grab the golden waterproof just for now. We're going to run it straight down here. Not into the tree. And this should hopefully start generating us energy. I'm going to have to move this whole tree farm. I've decided it's too close. For now I'm just going to do that. Eventually I'm going to probably make a still area, which might be around the front here. Okay, now let's turn the redstone engine over here on. I haven't actually placed the engine. It would help. Okay, on. Okay, that's pumping. Okay, that's going to go. So we've got to turn this combustion engine over here on. And I am going to hook all this up with a single on-off switch, so it will not... So it won't basically just run while nothing's happening. It will be on and offable. Because this is something I really need to be here to make sure it's working fine and at full efficiency. So there we go. This is basically what we're going to have. We're going to have this set up here generating the biomass, then it will send it over to the stills, which will turn it into the biofuel, which then is pumped back into the system to keep these refilled. So you can see it's actually starting to go down, but still quite a bit left. You can see it's already worked through quite a bit. This is going to fill up quite quick at this rate. I just need to do the farms. So that's going to pump through in this little loop, and then extra stuff we're going to use for other things, such as probably going to change those engines from electrical to biofuel, because that's what we want to run with. Look at that go, we're actually producing at a steady rate. So now we have these combustion engines, everything's pretty much set up for production. Let's grab a stack since that's actually managed to work through it all already. It's incredible. So like I said, this is actually churning through really quick, which is good. Kind of what I wanted to see, you know. I wanted to see it being produced quickly, and this means that this one that will set up will probably be enough for my biomass generation. I won't need to set up like another row of these for 2 sets of these, 2 sets of these. I'll probably be fine with just the one. And the still is I'm gonna turn that off for now because we're pumping too much for the still. So we're gonna let that fill up with whatever it can. We're gonna let this still run. This should still have quite a bit, yeah. But yeah, these I think overall we're gonna have a overall profit with this system. We're going to be using enough energy to power itself, I think. It looks like. So, I mean, look how much this is produced already. And, you know, I was only at that on for a few seconds. So hopefully this will eventually turn into a good system. Like I said, I've got to work on setting up the farms. We're going to move this one back. I might move it all the way back to the corner and have trees, wheat, and something else, maybe pumpkins or something, or another tree farm, you know, or another wheat farm, because wheat's probably the easiest thing to produce because it gives me the seeds as well. But I'll have to look into it. The other addition is if I do trees, I do have I get wood from that as well, which might be a good thing, might be a bad thing, because it depends how much I'm using. Whereas if I do wheat farms, all the product is going to go back into the power system. It won't be used for other things. They'd simply be there to generate power. And of course, I'm going to power these with the correct engines as well, the combustion engines. So hopefully that's all set up. I hope this has been understandable for people, because I've been trying to explain it as I go. Obviously I need to do quite a bit off camera because you know, it's just doing these little intricate things that I did originally want fertilizer, no not fertilizer, fermenter there and a fermenter here, and I just could not get that to work with the limited space I had and all the different things you need, because each one of these actually needs like 5 different inputs. Because you need one pipe, one engine to run it, one engine to run stuff out of it, one pipe on the side, one pipe on the top, another pipe on, you know, because you've got to fill it, you've got to empty it, we've got to fill it with things, we've got to power it, so you know, it just needs so many things on the side of it. I couldn't really do too much. The water is keeping everything filled, which is good. We're not going to need to worry about the water situation. One aqueous accumulator will probably be able to cover the entire, at least this half of the base. I might need to do another one for the farms when I make them. This is the mystery cow. I forgot to mention him earlier. He somehow managed to get into my base. I don't know how he got in, but he lives here now, and he's fallen down onto the work platform, so he's staying there. Yeah, we're definitely generating biofuel now, which is very good. I think these might run out soon though. But that shouldn't be. Oh god, yeah, no, still got a whole little bar left. Ooh. This is definitely generating the sort of numbers I want to see. Yes. So we're nearly up to 10,000. No, 100,000 biomass, which is 100 buckets. So we're going to be able to generate some good biofuel at this rate. That go. But I'll leave it here. I'll do some work moving these farms and putting them in place, because that's going to take some work to figure out where I want it. But I hope, and like I said, I hope this has been understandable. If you want to know anything about what I've done, just leave a comment. I'm really happy to talk to you guys and try and explain what I've done if you don't understand any of it. But either way, I'll leave it here, and I will see you guys next time. Catch up on the chat because there's some interesting stuff going on. I think they're talking about Foomcraft stuff, which is quite interesting. It means I can do that on my other Cozy Craft series. If you haven't seen that, I do a lot of Foomcraft, which is a lot of fun. But I'm not doing it here because I can only have so many projects on at once, and I mean, I'm not even doing the bees because I've got this bio thing going. Bees will return. Don't worry, I will get back to the bees once this power situation is sorted. I just want a nice bio station, because no one's really done one this big, I don't think, on the server. So we're gonna hopefully be the first one to do a proper biofuel setup that runs only on biofuel. We've got those solar panels, but that's just to hold us over. So like I said, I hope this has helped, and I'll see you all next time. Toodles.